Welcome to the COVID-19 series by Pastor Conrad Mbewe. This is a series of blogs written by Pastor Mbewe tackling Christian issues surrounding the global pandemic. Before we get into today's episode, we have a promotional offer from Evergreen Publishers. For the next 2 weeks, you will be able to purchase Maintaining Sexual Purity by Pastor Conrad Mbewe for 40 kwacha. And if you purchase 3 copies, you'll get a free copy of Your Discipleship Manual, which is a guide on fundamental Christian practice. To make your order, get in touch with us through the email address in the description or through any of our social media channels. And now, over to Pastor Mbewe with today's episode.
Luke 5 verse 13 says, "And Jesus stretched out his hand and touched him, saying, 'I will, be clean.' And immediately the leprosy left him." I know I'll get into trouble for saying this, but as a shepherd over my sheep, I need to point out the elephant in the room while the COVID-19 pandemic lasts. One of the loudest calls in the last few years has been that of so-called faith healers who have claimed to have the power to miraculously heal the sick in the name of Jesus. Their voices have been very loud on radio, on television, on the internet, and on billboards, despite the lack of verifiable evidence. In comes COVID-19, and they have all gone deathly quiet, while over 100,000 people have died due to the pandemic. What kind of Christian love is this? Surely, this is the time for them to go to the epicenters of this disease and miraculously heal those who are on ventilators fighting for their lives. They cannot just go quiet. When Jesus was on earth, leprosy was contagious and incurable. You did not touch lepers. They were quarantined outside the community and could only be allowed back into society upon being verified as healed by local priests. Jesus touched the lepers and miraculously healed them. He would then send them to priests for verification and reintegration into society. In the name of love, may those who claim to have similar powers go and heal the COVID-19 victims. If the health workers do this alone, at great risk to their lives, let us not hear anyone claiming to have miraculous powers to heal the sick after COVID-19 is over. And so, Norman MacLeod in the 19th century encourages me to speak as I have done when he says, "Perish policy and cunning, perish all that fears the light, whether losing, whether winning, trust in God and do the right. Some will hate thee, some will love thee, some will flatter, some will slight. Cease from man and look above thee. Trust in God and do the right." Amen.